Happy evening, my dear brothers and sisters. The advance Independence Day wishes to all of you, Kana. Or a different get-up altogether. Yes. It's time to, remember all these greats. So, enakku oru chinna aasa. All these greats, enna pannirukanga all these years, and some spirit have to come to us from them in terms of making the 74th Independence Day a very special, and towards when we travel to 75th Independence Day. Every now and then it's our wish. So before, I'm having a plan which I'm going to discuss with you all. Your hearty welcome to from the floors of Shaswath Academy again, and a wholehearted thanks again, my dear. Eppadi or reception. I have never dreamed the amount of support you have extended to me, my dear lovable brothers and sisters. And you all proved what you mean by unconditional love and affection. That makes me again to come back with one more revolutionary thought, I should say. And before I start of telling what is the thought process, I'll tell you, I'm not complete without you all, my dear. I'm so happy to, share, and I have no shame in saying this. I'm proud to say, I'm not one person. I'm millions and millions out of you there. Evlo or periya sandosham idu to start up and celebrate this Independence Day from the floors of Shaswath Academy, which I've never even had a dream of at some time before. With your support, not even a dream has come a reality. Appo, with your support, what if it takes a dream to? Adha patti pesradhukku dhaan innikku ungalku munadi vandirukken. I hope and trust the COVID tensions lenda you all have come out of this. You all will be having an excellent thought process towards the growth. Your preparations are doing great. And more importantly, everything, you are in a right frame of mind to celebrate even in this lockdown and pandemic our Independence Day. So I wish the spirit of nationalism in you let be in abundance, the spirit of humanity be even more abundance than the nationalism. Let's all accept everyone is equal. That's a philosophy which I have years together advocated. And my dear brothers and sisters, I have always maintained this. The difference between you and me is only like deferred taxation. It's only timing difference. I born earlier, I'm teaching you. And had you guys been born before me, I would have learned from you. Nevertheless, I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn at any point of time from you all. I'm humble enough to say, I would love to be a student of my life. And for all of you guys, anyone has to say anything with respect to the prospectiveness, growth, abundance, I'm the first one to go ahead with. My dear brothers and sisters, I just have few thought process. This was keep engulfing my thought. It was keep coming into me and going out. The thought is very simple. What makes us to celebrate this Independence Day with authority, with respect in the world? If you say our self-governance, I would say the foundation for us, the sacrifices by these leaders. Unless someone is willing to give, you and me would not have enjoyed this. Is it not, my dear? Right? If these leaders thought everything must be of their own, nothing should be shared, nothing should be given, you and me will be a still slave to someone else. These Mahans has given us a wonderful opportunity to live and breathe freedom. And we are celebrating the Independence Day every year after year. And I just want to make a difference. From this to next, what's going to be a revolution? That's definitely not possible without all your love and affection and support. So I want all of you to join hands first. And the first and foremost fundamentals I want you to give is their sacrifice, their willingness to give mattered a lot to you and me. My dear, source knowledge. I beg to differ from the school of philosophy where knowledge is considered as a proprietariness. No. Knowledge is not proprietariness. It is universe. We have born in this country, in this world, without knowing anything. Every one aspects we are learning is from this universe, from this experience, from this world. Is it proprietary, my dear? Is it to be concealed? Is it to be protected from others? When someone possesses special knowledge, do we have to envy it? I don't think so. Let's roll out a beautiful red carpet to welcome the knowledge. Let's iron out all the differences in mind. Let's wake up a wonderful human being in us, which inculcates the everyone characteristics to become great. And all these peoples have become great, and even today they are living. We are shouting Amar Rahe every now and time when they call them. And they are living in all of us. They are spirit in all of us. If this be the case, my dear, learn the fundamental. Someone who gives, he lives a lot. Someone who receives, he is not in that stage. I want all of you to elevate to a position from where you should share your knowledge. That's what I am in front of you today, my dear. I've asked a question by an intermediary level student, a very simple and straightforward question, and today's my appeal to all of you is a voice. One single question came out of that particular student. Sir, I could able to see you are sharing your knowledge. Is it only you can do? No, absolutely no. There are n number of teachers in the world who is doing a great service to this student community. But I wish, I believe, as the great Swami Vivekananda says, the future of this country is you all, my dear brothers and sisters. The profession, the future of the profession, the great profession which takes a pride being the second world's largest accounting body is you, my dear brothers and sisters. You are going to be the torch bearers. If that be the case, my dear brothers and sisters, are you willing to grow? Are you willing to actually take this sharing process with someone? Shaswath Academy decided to open up the gates, my dear. Here we go. This is what the appeal as an Independence Day towards you. Independence Day liberalized us from slavery. And coming up this 74th Independence Day celebration, I want every one of you from relieving yourself from a thought process called knowledge is proprietary. This thought process of knowledge being considered as a proprietary is a kind of slavery, my dear. It's a kind of slavery which is going to give ego to your mind. That's the kind of slavery which is going to tell you you are the only one great in this world. That's a slavery which is going to plot your downfall. I want you to move out of this. I want all of you to come out with open hands and spread it to the entire world saying, I love you, my dear brothers and sisters. Here is what I have. Let's share the knowledge. My dear, it's possible if you fix heart. You all will be aware of Shaswath Academy is into the process of doing a wonderful program called Learn as Quick as Possible, wherein we take a particular topic and we actually proceed to 8 to 10 minutes max. Initially, I started with an objective of 3 minutes, and later on I stepped up to 8 minutes when some of my brothers and sisters requested, Sir, it is fine if it is for 8 to 10 minutes. There is no need for rush. Let's all enjoy the benefit. So I decided it is going to be 5 to 10 minutes, 12 minutes, fine, aram se. If at all I could able to help my brothers and sisters who could not afford a class, sitting somewhere in Kanyakumari, sitting somewhere in Erode, interiors, sitting somewhere near, Himachal, if they could able to get access to these videos, and if they are helping, My dear, there is nothing like you are giving sense to your own being. I wish, and I'm opening up the gates of Shaswath Academy to all of you with a mantra. Let's grow together. Let's shed off one evil in us, which is called knowledge proprietariness. Let's say knowledge is universe. Let's say knowledge is to all for my brothers and sisters. So in this call of let's grow together with knowledge sharing, I am opening up a platform at the Shaswath Academy wherein I want a set of conditions to be followed, and I want my brothers and sisters to contribute. My dear, in every one of you there is one topic which you feel you are a mastery. No doubt you have picked that from your teacher. Of course, teachers are the gateway for you to see this entire world. But the real teacher makes you see the gateway and makes you work more to contemplate and evolve. And here I present the opportunity for all of you, my dear brothers and sisters. Till day, at Shaswath Academy, it was me, the only person who was doing this learn as quick as possible. Now I am opening the gates to all of you. I welcome all of you to give a wonderful summary of any 4-mark, 5-mark topic, standalone 5-mark topic in any subject of your choice or any concept of your choice, which we will publish from the floors of Shaswath Academy. Your voice will be now heard across the world through this forum, my dear. I endeavor, this is my dream, to reach every one person who deserves the knowledge and the content. With this YouTube being the platform, with this Instagram being the platform, the social medias being the platform, we can make our knowledge go to the nook and corner of this country and even to the world. Sir, is it only with respect to exams? No, my dear. I am going to reveal the set of rules. Once on listening to that, you will understand what is this all about. And you will first ask me why I have to do this, sir. I am learning. I paid to some academy to learn this. I paid 50,000 for inter or 70,000 for final. Why should I do it? Excellent, my dear. You paid because you are affordable. You are blessed to have born in such a background wherein you are learning this. Think about a person. Think about our own brothers and sisters who will not be in a position to do that. So I call upon to dislodge a concept called knowledge proprietariness. I call upon all of you to wake up to your inner soul, to have heart to give. My dear, it is not to have grades. It is not to have an enormous amount of wealth, but it is great to share what we have. What you possess doesn't matter, my dear, but what you do with what you possess matters a lot. I'm just trying to wake up one teacher in you, if possible. If possible, this world will get the benefit. I wish and I request all of you, every now and then possible, and there is no need for any mad rush. Before you contribute any topic, introspect yourself. So what does it help you first to record a topic and to share it a video to us to be released through the forum of Shaswath Academy? You first have to possess mastery in the topic. To gain mastery, you have to read well, you have to practice well, so you become master in the subject. A master teaches with wholeheartedness. N number of students will get enlightened. It might be a simple concept of equivalent production in costing. It might be a greatest concept of marginal costing. It might be a wonderful Ind AS. It might be a wonderful auditing concept. Anything, my dear. Whatever you do with a good heart to share to your brothers and sisters, it is good. It is great. And there is no second thoughts. My dear brothers and sisters, the conditions for this entry is very simple. You should have completed intermediary both groups, and you should not be actually into the final year of articleship, because my intentions are very clear. I don't want any of the inter students to deviate from their education and come and do this. And this is not for publicity, this is for sharing the knowledge, a platform. Right, my dear? It's for sharing the knowledge alone. So what do you get? You get mastery of the subject. Right? What this world gets. My dear, one person you are who is good in one concept, you are going to enlighten n number of brothers and sisters. Think of that. If that is not sufficient, Shaswath Academy, we decided every month we are going to, choose. Every month we are going to choose. It's going to be a continuous process, Kanna. This is not going to be a one-time affair, or this is not a contest where you will send one video today and sleep off for the entire year and you come back for next year Independence Day achievement. It is not that way, my dear. When the great people have shared their life for the country, when Jawans are sharing their time and their personal life for this country, we, the professional students, the professionals, can't we share even the knowledge we possess? My dear, application of knowledge in the field is a unique selling point, but knowledge is not so. What you possess as knowledge today, you learn from this through the teaching of someone or through your experience. Share it, my dear. So this forum is for whom? Only for inter students? No. A qualified chartered accountant can also share his knowledge. Sir, knowledge in what? Only with respect to subject? Not necessary. In audit experience also. This is my wish, walking from this way over years to come. I'm so proud to begin this on the first year, a liberation movement, an independence movement. What liberation, sir? My dear, liberation is to come out of control, come out of influence. I want all of you to come out of the influence of ego. That knowledge is proprietariness. I want all of you to walk out of this ego. I want to liberalize yourself. How come it can happen? If you can have the heart to share, we can achieve this as a unit. We can be a front-running platform to this entire universe. Wherein people believe knowledge can be sold, I am here to say knowledge is not to be sold, but it is to be shared. This is my dream, my dear. Let's revolutionize. It's 200% possible if at all you carry an able mind and a willing heart. 200% possible. All it requires is a willing heart at first, and then to make that willingness determinedly workable, a mind to work on it and to deliver the content. If it is possible for anyone to train and give it so, if it is possible for anybody to work for their own success, I am 200% confident you will also be the reason for others' success if you can contribute one topic. So I call upon all my brothers and sisters who completed intermediary and who was doing articleship. And why specifically first 2 years? I have a purpose there. In this first 2 years, you tend to deviate a lot. You tend to distance yourself from the book. I am presenting an opportunity to touch again the books. If at all you have the heart to share the knowledge, come, the forum is on. It is not Sitaraman alone here. I am engulfed. I am completely surrounded by your unconditional love and affection. What Shaswath Academy today is unexplainable. The amount of satisfaction, the amount of happiness I get through you. My dear brothers and sisters, I one more time wholeheartedly thank you for this unconditional love and affection. I really don't know what I'm going to contribute to you all in the days to come. But one thing, I can create a knowledge bank. My dear brothers and sisters, let's all join together. for this wonderful thought process of liberating yourself from a darkness called knowledge proprietariness. The detailed rules will be released soon. Once this is getting completed, this live Insta is over, you will see the set of rules is set to be followed. It's going to be simple. It's going to be a 5 to 8 minute video from your side is a requirement, and you should send it to a separate ID which we are going to share. And this is not a one-time exercise. Remember, I want only consistency to happen. My dear, when that it becomes great, only when something is consistently, presented. Growth always comes with the time, my dear. Knowledge always takes time to grow. There is no concept of overnight Obama in this particular, platform of knowledge. I want all of you to understand this first. Consistency is the mantra. And those who are preparing for the inter, I've been keep saying you consistently prepare, consistently prepare. My dear, what can make a difference to an ordinary person to an extraordinary person is the consistency and the channel in which he is putting these efforts. So I request all of you to take up this liberation movement with a lot more intent and on a consistent basis. It is possible, my dear brothers and sisters, 200% possible. So, my appeal and my faith in all of you is this. By next Independence Day celebration, when I group myself to come and present you the next Independence Day wishes in advance, like the same way how I did today, I will be having enormous amount of contribution, knowledge sharing from all of you. A 5 to 8 minutes video of any topic which will be helpful to anybody, or a 5 to 8 minutes topic of awareness creation in anything, 5 to 8 minutes video of audit process you have experienced, 5 to 8 minutes of a process control, whatever you have experienced in your place, 5 to 8 minutes of your compliance if you're doing an audit, if you're in the audit firm, your compliance exposure as to how to do something that's going to make a difference to this world. You can ask me, sir, is it going to make a difference? Is it not in social media today? Not from the platform like ours, my dear. We are as pure as a milk. We are as pure as a water. There are channels whose intention is to earn. We are not for that. So from the floors of Shaswath Academy, every month we will actually choose the best presenter and he will be rewarded for that. It might be a monetary consideration or a non-monetary consideration. We will be announcing that also soon. And that's the day, my dear. And this is what I have been in front of you. I hope and trust, I honestly, shared this all. I believe and totally have a faith in all of you. You're guarding your mind in this pandemic environment beautifully. You're having full of positivity in your mind, and you're preparing for the examination if you missed last time with wholehearted approach without even a second of dampening your spirit. I wish you all success, my dear brothers and sisters. Loving you all so much. Keep the same spirit. I'm always just a text or a call away from you, my dear. Anytime, I'm always accessible. Drop a text message. As a brother, as an elder, I'm there for you. Go ahead to enjoy your learning process. Don't take stress. That's very important. A small health tip which I want to share is, please keep drinking a lot of water. As I always say, sitting in the same place, looking into a lot of times into online classes, your body and mind gets heated very quickly. So please ensure every half an hour or 1 hour you're taking a break, drinking water, and for sure, please take twice a week oil bath. That's very, very important. This habit we have lost for some time, but please do it. It's very good for your eyes and mind to get relaxed. Go ahead, my dear brothers and sisters. I have presented you a wonderful touch. You being the future generation, the bearer of the child, you have to take it to long distance. And I have total faith in all of you. You will do it. And my dear brothers and sisters, it's not you alone. I will also be in the path with you. And so, I should say this way, it's not me alone who is going to be in this journey. It's we. நாம் என்று சொல்வோம், இணைவோம். என்னோட அன்பு சகோதரர்களே, மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி. இனிய 74வது சுதந்திர வாழ்த்துக்கள். தமிழில் சொல்லும்போது லைட்டாக ஒரு சின்ன தப்பு வந்துட்டு, சாரி. 74th Independence Day advance wishes, my dear all. Wishing you all success, wishing you everything in abundance, loving you all so much, my dear. Take care.